What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So I want to talk a little bit about a few different things. First off, I'm in another location. So I'm actually in Colombia. I'm in Barranquilla. I am going to be photographing the Carnival. So I'll probably show you guys some pictures in the future. But I want to talk a little bit about what's going on when it comes to the latest information regarding this budget resolution. So this is potentially more good news for people receiving Social Security benefits. And I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons, because there's some cons when it comes to this, and they're pretty major. So looking at the pros, if we're talking about this budget resolution that was just passed in the House, and now understand it needs to pass the House and the Senate, and this is just a framework. And the easiest way to explain a budget resolution is they're just trying to figure out how much the budget will cost for 2025. And they're trying to incorporate, as well, they're trying to incorporate the tax cuts with this budget resolution. And so it's a framework where you're looking at, I guess the easiest way to explain it is, let's say you have a credit card and you get a limit on that credit card. Let's say it's $5,000. Well, with that $5,000, now you can decide what you're going to spend that $5,000 on. And right now, this budget resolution that's going through Congress, it's doing just that, about $4.5 trillion in spending. And then I think it's another additional $2 trillion in cuts that they're trying to implement. And so once the Senate signs off on this, then they can work on the actual bill. And we're going to be looking at a reconciliation bill. That's what they've been talking about. A reconciliation bill means that they don't need that supermajority in the Senate. They don't need the 60 votes in order to pass legislation. All they need is a majority, a simple majority. So the House is already that way. Simple majority will move the bill. But in the Senate, generally, in most cases, they need that 60 votes. But in this situation with the reconciliation, they're only going to need 51 votes. And Republicans have the majority in the Senate right now. So that's not going to be an issue passing this reconciliation bill. And so right now, when it comes to eliminating taxes for Social Security benefits, that is on the table. But they need to actually create the bill and pass the bill. Now, the pros of eliminating taxes on people receiving Social Security benefits, of course, people who are currently receiving Social Security benefits and they're paying taxes, they're not going to have to pay those taxes on their benefits, which means they'll have more money in their pockets. Now, this is not going to benefit everyone on Social Security, because you do have people receiving Social Security benefits that do not pay taxes, so it's not going to impact them. Now, that's the pro. The pro is the fact that you're going to have some people that will have more money in their pocket. The con is the money, the taxes that they're eliminating. Those taxes go right back into Social Security to help pay out benefits. So it will actually extend the trust fund, so extend the program out even longer. If you eliminate those taxes, now we're going to be looking at a situation where the trust funds right now have about 8 years left. Once we get close to 8 years, those trust funds will be completely depleted. And what that's going to mean is people receiving Social Security benefits are going to see a cut to their benefits of about 23%. That's what that means. So if they eliminate taxes, that's more money that they're taking out of the system, which means that now it's no longer going to be 8 years, it could be 5 years or 6 years. And so if the trust funds run out 5 or 6 years, then you're going to see that cut much sooner. And so that 23% cut is going to, and they're even saying that it would be even bigger than a 23% cut. It could even go up to as high as 33%. And that's just based on the fact that if you eliminate those taxes, not only is money not going in or going back into Social Security, Social Security Administration is paying out a little bit more for those people who aren't paying taxes anymore. They're paying them the full amount. So this could really be a problem for Social Security in the future if they eliminate taxes. So we'll have to see what happens with that. Now, as I stated, this is good and bad. It's good for those people who are paying taxes, but the people who aren't, they're going to really suffer. And everyone receiving Social Security benefits will be looking at a 23% cut, between 23 and 33% cut, if they do this. So even the people who are in the situation where they benefit from this, because it'll eliminate the taxes that they pay, in the long run, they're going to get a cut anyway. So they're gonna give you the tax cut, but then your benefits will be cut in 5 to 6 years. And so I don't know. I don't know if this is a good thing. I want you guys to let me know in the comments below. And what they need to do is they need to reform Social Security. And if you want to eliminate taxes for people receiving Social Security benefits, that's fine, but have a pay for it. Have a way to pay for this so we're not stressing the trust funds even more. And so that's one thing. Now, I did want to talk just briefly about the Social Security Fairness Act, and I'll be doing some more videos talking more about this, but I released a video right before I left on my trip. I was literally getting on the plane in an hour, and I just wanted to record that to post to you guys. So that was the latest video regarding the Social Security Fairness Act. Now, when it comes to the Social Security Fairness Act, February 24th is when the Social Security Administration indicated that they're going to start sending out checks. Okay, so they'll be sending out emails and be sending out letters as well to recipients, just letting you know, hey, this is the situation, retroactive payments, as well as the increased monthly benefits. So they're going to give you an update when it comes to that. We don't know exactly when retroactive payments are going to go out. We're still waiting for a little bit more information when it comes to that, but we'll see. Hopefully in March, they'll be able to send out all of those payments, plus the retroactive payments, and we'll be watching closely. And you guys need to let me know if you see that increase, if you're receiving that increase, the retroactive payments. Let me know in the comments below, or you can send me an email, david@thetecshow.com, and that way I can let everyone else know, okay, it looks like checks are going out. I'm sure they're going to do it in waves. They're not just going to send it out to everyone on the same day. And so if you guys let me know, I can at least give you that information so you can be anticipating receiving the retroactive and the monthly increase. And the monthly payments, if they do it in March, then you're just looking at the regular schedule. So when you normally receive your benefits, that's when you should see that increase, that monthly increase. And so let me know that as well. And so we have those dates. And if you guys don't know when you're receiving your Social Security benefits, I just did a video going over the calendar. I'll post a link to that video so you can check it out. But this is a good time for a lot of people. So, I mean, we're looking at this situation with the Social Security Fairness Act. Also, they could be eliminating taxes on people receiving Social Security benefits. So this is changing Social Security. We're going to see some major changes. My only concern, how are you going to pay for it? That's my only concern. And they need to reform Social Security. That's the first thing that they should have done prior to eliminating taxes, even prior to the Social Security Fairness Act. Although I think they're good. I think the Social Security Fairness Act is good. I also think eliminating taxes on people receiving Social Security benefits is good, but you have to pay for it. And if you don't pay for it, now you're going to be looking at deep cuts in other areas, or you're just going to be looking at the trust fund being depleted much sooner, which is going to mean a cut for everyone receiving Social Security benefits. So hopefully that all makes sense. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.